gas clouds, tanks absolutely freaking everywhere. Crazy poison ivy pollen, not to mention the bat driving around in his personal war machine all night. Next time there's an evacuation, I'm getting on the bus. Sounds like the cells are getting cramped in GCPD.
Are you crazy? You give up and we're done.
Wait for a shot of you, Batman.
Give up. There's so much more fun to be had out there. Think about it. Almost
Your fears got the better of you, I see. How fitting that I will win, and Batman's life will be over. Not because of what I have done to your precious city, but because you are scared of what I will do to your friends, your family. They are your weakness, hiding just below the surface. I'm sure that you're scared of what will happen when I tear that mask from your face. What will we find? Your true identity, or proof that without your mask, you are nothing, impotent, powerless, afraid. Leave your equipment on that table, and we can find out.
Master Bruce, can you hear me? I'm detecting someone tracking your movement through the city.
I knew he would.
I think I may have missed something, sir. Who are you talking?
The die is cast, Batman. And from now on, I need your undivided attention. The nightmare is almost over. Your failure almost complete. I can see it. And soon the whole world will see it too. Your eyes betray you. You are
such a happy couple. Shame about the kid, though. Poor little Brucey never quite got over it now, did he? Well, there's no point crying over spilled blood. It's time to move on, kiddo. Let go. Take a load off. Join your parents. Uncle Jay will take it from here. You gotta admit, Bruce, it's kind of poetic. Me becoming you, you becoming me. It was written in the stars.
a lot tonight, Bats. Following you round like a damn lapdog.
That's all going to change. Now I get to decide. I get to decide everything. Oh, come on, Bats. Your dead mom and dad get it harder than that. If your mom and dad could see you now, Bruce, they'd be so disturbed. I mean, just take a look at yourself. And Robin, oh, poor Robin. You were like a father to him. There's only one way to stop me, Brucey, old boy. Come on. You've killed me once already. It gets easier. So you finally lost it, eh? Finally snapped my neck. No denying it this time. You've got the mind of a killer. And that mind is mine. It's over, Bruce. You crossed the blood-red line. And now Scarecrow's going to set me free.
Batman, is that you?
I'm sorry, Robin. Are you ready? This isn't going to end how you think, Crane.
Enough bravado. It's too late for that. I don't care who you are, but they will. I'm going to rob them of hope. As they stare into your eyes, they will blame you. Failure will have a face and a name. It's time. Mr. Gordon, I would like you to do the honors.
Never. I'm done taking orders from you. You bastard!
Take off that mask, or my next shot will kill him.
It's okay. It's not okay. You know what this means.
It's the end.
When they find out who you are, there'll be no hiding.
You need to trust me, Jim.
Now.
Wayne. Bruce Wayne. Now the world can see you for what you truly are. A legend laid bare. Powerless. Human. Afraid.
waiting for? Let's get this done!
No. We need to do this right. He needs to face justice.
This son of a bitch killed 50 of our men! I say we finish him before he wakes up. He's too dangerous.
We've got 100 guns trained on him. He's going nowhere.
Guys! It's great to see you. I've had a devil of a time tracking you down.
Tracking us down? We caught you!
Oh, Cobblepot. Always cruel, but never cunning. Croc, old boy, you might want to duck. On the control. Guys, where did you go? Guys, I just want to talk about shooting you with this gun, which I'm going to do when we're done talking.
Stop!
I never could stand groveling, Cobblepot.
You, come here. No, stop struggling.
A hostage, Nigma. How very twee.
Can't let you leave here alive. Not after what you've just done.
I'm the comeback king! The clown prince of chaos! The jester of genocide. You can't stop me.
Stop. Stop this madness. Please.
May be my finest work yet.
Please listen to me. After all the good you've done for the city, think about what you're doing. Sir, I'm begging you. Master Bruce. Batman, you have to listen. Think of your family, Bruce. Your father. father, what would he say if he saw you like this? Please, please, stop this rampage.
Oh, Alfred, sweet, loyal Alfred. Master Bruce is gone. But don't you worry, your new master's coming home.
Do you know what happens now, Mr. Wayne? I'm not going to kill you. I'm going to set you free. Free to see the city you swore to defend tear itself apart. Free to see everyone you love hunted down and killed. Every scream, every death. Vengeance for all that Batman has done.
Good.
What? Do you not understand? It is over.
Get ready for the encore.
Why aren't you scared?
Guess I'm toxin-proof. Hey, Bats! You still here? Bats? Is that you? Oh, Bats! Good times. Woohoo! Crispy. Oh, I outgrew that body anyway. Trying to tell me something, Bats? I'm not dead. I've never been so alive. Oh, wait a minute. This isn't my grave. Oh, no, it's too small. It's all overgrown. Where's the head? It's oh, right. I get it. They forgot about me. Very funny, Bats. But it's not gonna happen. You know, some jokes can be in bad taste. See, old boy, you aren't the death of me. Harley? You call this a wake? Where is everybody? Oh, forgot to send the invites, didn't you? Harley, stop your sobbing and rustle me up awake! I know what you're trying to do, Bats. You and your toxin. You think this scares me?
In Gotham with me, Vicky Vale.
And me, Glenn Woodburn.
So, Glenn, today marks the 1-year anniversary of the Joker's death. Any thoughts on the occasion?
Sorry, who?
The Joker?
Oh, you think that's scary, Bats? When I get out of here, I'll write my name in blood on every street corner. I'll carve it on every corpse. I'll... No one's forgetting me! No. How do I get out of here? Where are you? of ideas, Bats? Hell of a ride, but I'm getting off. Oh, you know, you almost had me scared back there. Me? What have I got to be afraid of?
You're afraid of being ashes. You're afraid of being forgotten. And you will be forgotten, Joker. Because of me. I am vengeance. I am the Knight. I am Batman. Goodbye, Joker.
No! Bruce! Don't leave me! Please! I need you.
Do you understand, Gotham? You have no savior. No more hope. No more Batman. I've won.
I'm not afraid, Crane.
Impossible. Without fear, life is meaningless. No.
What's wrong? Scared?
No.
He's strong. He's going to be okay.
Look after him, Jim. Look after them all. You've been a good friend. The best I could ask for. You were there at the beginning. And now, you get to see how it ends.
Best gift you've brought us all night.
I can't believe he showed up.
So Bruce Wayne, huh? If it's all the same to you, I'll stick to Batman.
They're coming from... No! No!
You sound scared, Crane. Get used to it.
Sir, it's over. The whole world knows. What now?
Gotham still needs Batman. For one last night.
And then?
Prepare the Nightfall Protocol.
Are you sure?
There's no other way, Alfred.
It needs voice confirmation.
Martha.
Now come on! Enough with the Martha shit!
Will be followed.
Alright guys, so that is it. That's, well, technically it, I guess, for Arkham Knight. It's the end of the main story. I as you can see, I still haven't done all of the side missions. I haven't done the Riddler's Riddle trophy thing, so I guess my quest starts to get the 100% ending to get to complete all the side missions to get the true ending to Arkham Knight. But I just want to take the time to give a couple minutes on my thoughts. I enjoyed this game. It was really great. It was amazing. Some of the pros, I just want to go through like some of the pros, I guess. I know some people complained a lot about the emphasis on the Batmobile. It's used a lot, and it is used a lot. Like, you need the Batmobile a lot throughout the game, but I actually really enjoyed the Batmobile. It was a great aspect to it, and it added a lot of new stuff to the series, and it was overall very fun to play in the Batmobile. It added a new sort of perspective to the game, and I enjoyed it. But there were times when it did feel like it was being overused. They put a lot of emphasis on it, but at the same time, I don't think it took away from the game. I think it helped it. They did rely on it a bit too much, but I still think it was a good game with the Batmobile in it. Some other parts, like the gameplay was great. The new mechanics that they featured were good. I actually liked how they did like the leveling up. It makes you need to do the side missions in order to gain those like points, I guess. In games like Asylum and City, it would fill up the experience points bar, and then you would immediately level up. And this one, it kind of like requires you to do the side missions as you're playing along with the main campaign, which I liked. I thought that was good. That was additional, because in previous games like City and Origins, they were kind of like, they're there, you can do them, but you're not required. You can just go through the main story. It'll be a little harder for you because you won't have some of the, the moves or the Batsuit upgrades, but you can still do it. This one, I guess you still technically don't need to, but it's encouraged that you do the side mission. So I like that aspect. The story was great as usual. The Arkham games all had an amazing story. Although I was upset that this game wasn't written by Paul Dini. He wrote Arkham Asylum and and Arkham City, and he was a huge writer for the original Batman, the animated series back in the 90s. He's done a lot of Batman and comic book stuff, and he's an overall great writer. Several of the episodes he wrote for Batman were nominated or won Emmy Awards, and this guy was great, and unfortunately he did not return for Arkham Knight, but even then the story was still great. I think the game writers did a great job of nailing the characters of Batman and Gordon and Scarecrow, and the gameplay, the story, the Batmobile, those were all great. But the game does have some negative stuff to it as well. The twist, it was kind of obvious that Jason Todd was the Arkham Knight, especially when they started heavily showing what happened to Jason Todd with the Joker back at the movie studio. And from that point, you kind of figured, okay, yeah, Jason Todd is the Arkham Knight. And we've seen that before, especially like in the Batman, the animated movie, Under the Red Hood, where it's revealed that Jason Todd survived the Joker's kidnapping and supposed execution, and he became a villain, hell-bent on revenge against Batman, against the Joker, and we saw that basically on repeat with this game, which is a shame because they kind of did promise that the Arkham Knight was going to be original, and it turned out just to be Jason Todd, so that's a little disappointing. The twist could really be seen from miles away. It felt like a twist M. Night Shyamalan would do. This is kind of, it's not a pro, but it's not a con. The Joker is heavily featured in this game. I mean, we had Asylum with the Joker being the main villain. City, while Hugo Strange is technically the main villain, the Joker's definitely the main focus. And in Origins, it began with it seeming like it's dealing with these assassins and Black Mask, and then it turns out the Joker was Black Mask. And in this game, you're supposed to focus on Scarecrow and the Arkham Knight, and then you would constantly get these Joker hallucinations or flashbacks or whatever, and the Joker was just constantly there. Now, if it was anyone other than Mark Hamill, I would probably be annoyed by it, but it's Mark Hamill's Joker. You can't. This guy's a god at voicing the Joker. There's no other Joker other than him. Yeah, Heath Ledger and Jack Nicholson all did great Jokers, but this is the Joker. He is the Joker. There will never be another guy that can voice the character like he has, that can give him that sinister laugh, but at the same time that comedic nature of the Joker. He perfectly blends all aspects of the Joker, but going back to what I'm saying is that they did rely on him a lot with this game, even though he's dead, but you're really relying. They can't get the Joker out of these games, and that's, I think, something that's hindered the games. I think it would have been fine had we just focused on Scarecrow or the Arkham Knight, because especially there towards the end when Scarecrow has us strapped in the chair, or the whatever it's called, and we're going through that hallucination and it becomes a first-person shooter with Joker, you kind of just get confused and annoyed that, again, so much focus is being put on the Joker, and we're kind of tired of it. Yeah, the Joker's great, he's the main Batman villain, but at the same time, we want to see the other villains, like Scarecrow, or even the Arkham Knight, or Two-Face, or Penguin. And those guys, they're villains, they're in the game, but they're for side missions. It would have been nice to see them play a huge role, maybe as the main villain or antagonist, and we always kind of got the Joker, which was not bad, but disappointing, because, and I think that's kind of the reason why I'm loving the Telltale Batman game a lot, is because the Joker is nowhere to be seen, and I'm hoping that it stays that way, no offense, but, we got a great version of Oswald Cobblepot / the Penguin. We have Blockbuster, which is a villain I never even heard of before this game, and you have a really possibly interesting villain with the Children of Arkham, and Harvey Dent possibly becoming Two-Face, depending on your choices. It's over, and possibly the Owl Society, League of Owls. I'm not huge into Batman lore and comics, so I don't know everything. But it really opens up, because looks like they're looking at villains or storylines that don't involve the Joker, and I think that's something that this series did kind of have trouble with. So it's nice to see that other Batman versions are looking at that, but to focus back on Arkham Knight, it's still a great game. I love it. I loved it. The mechanics were fine. The gameplay was great. The story was great. But there was an over-reliance on the Joker, which I would have preferred to see that take a backseat to. But it's still a great game, and I definitely look forward to trying to get the 100%, doing all the side missions, and playing the game over and over again like I do with City or Origins. And even a bit of Asylum. But Asylum, because there's not really side missions in that, it's kind of, you just do the narrative over and over, so that gets a little boring and repetitive every now and then. But anyway, that was Arkham Knight. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you around.